What is up, my angelic Aquariuses? I am Meg, your elemental empress, and I am here to do your reading from March the 6th until the 9th, 2018. I would like to start off by talking about some stuff that's going on in the sky right now, a couple days ago too, but a couple days ago actually affects us for most of the week, and I think it's really cool. I think it's a really cool aspect to start out on. On Sunday, East Coast American time, we had Chiron, Venus, and Mercury all together, and that made a great aspect for anyone who is trying to give or receive an apology, which I think is just a great aspect anyway, but because apology given on a right note is a good thing, and somebody who can accept it is even better. So, then we have, on March 6th, about when you're watching this video, Mercury and Venus will be going into the sign of Aries. So Mercury in Aries is quite happier than in Pisces, because in Pisces, it's in its fall. But it's a lot quicker, it's a lot sharper, it will say things and do things faster than it probably should be because it is in Aries, because Aries is the first house. And so there'll be a lot of like misspeaking and stuff like that, and fiery speaking. This can cause argumentative type of things, And then we have Venus going into Aries. Now Mercury was just in its fall in Pisces, where it's a bit muddled and it's harder to talk about things because it's more inward. But Venus being here in Aries is in its fall. So Mercury just came out of its fall and Venus just went into its fall. So Venus being in its fall, well, what does it get us being in Aries? It gets us like a hot, passionate experience, but it's over before it's done, really, So that's not very good. And then it can cause, argumentative things with the people who are closest to us, with our lovers, our friends, our co-workers, things like that. But I look at it as forewarned, as forearmed here, So if people are acting irrational, or you find yourself starting to act irrational, you can, blame it on the planetary aspects, right? So, and know that you're just acting above them when you don't react to it, right? So, and then, for the big show, we have Jupiter, the great benefactor, is going retrograde. So, what does this mean? I've had quite a few questions about it, and I wanted to address it. Jupiter going retrograde doesn't mean that we're not going to get all of these great things out of Jupiter, right? But what it means is that Jupiter, until July, is going to go back over all of these thoughts with its gigantic planetism, and it's going to go back over all these thoughts, all these things that you wanted to launch, all these things that you wanted to birth out of your consciousness, right? Because expansion of consciousness, that's Jupiter. So all these things that you wanted to birth out of your consciousness. And where this is happening for you, my Aquarians, my water bringers, is in your 10th house of career, right? So what is it that you want to do with your career, right? Where do you want to take it? Like, what are the heights that you want to bring it to? Now, what I can tell you, and very important to tell you, is that if you work at this, right, you have to work 3 times harder, but you'll get 3 times of that out of the reward. So you get like 9 times the rewards, right? So that's really great when you look at it in the aspect of career. So now that been said, henny penny, the sky is not falling, and we'll all be okay. I'm going to take one card for you, and it is the Knight of Pentacles. So stuff is moving slow. I love how he's drawn here, though, because he's really, like, about protecting himself, and he does, like, he's got that pentacle up in the air, you know what I mean? Like, so he is bringing that wealth, so this could definitely be a, like a euphemism for what I just said to you. You know, so the things that you wanted to launch, the things that you wanted to bring into your career to bring in more money and all that, like, it's right above your hands. It's a thought. It's still up there, but it's going to be brought down if you just put it to work and you go about it slowly and methodically, and it will come to fruition. Right? So, all right, my Aquarians, let's see what we got for you. I will be doing a 5-card spread with the Tarot of 8 Coins by Lana Zellner. If I can hold on to my cards, I will. Let's see. Shuffling cards, but I do a lot. And I like it. One of the most special people I have in my life is an Aquarius. And he's the coolest. So, yeah. I like you guys. Yeah. One more time. One more time. Alright, so there we go. Okay. For your central issue, we have standing up for yourself, standing up for what you believe in, standing up for what your heart knows is right. It is the 7 of Wands. That's some good stuff. I like when people stand up for themselves. In a good way. Right? We have this lady. See, here she's depicted the Queen of Swords. I love this because she's like the off with their heads. And when you flip her over, she's definitely really the off with their heads. So she's in the backdrop. She's still affecting you to this day. Either you are that Queen of Swords, or that Queen of Swords is around you, and good goodness help you. Okay? So, if you are that Queen of Swords, it could have been you feeling like you were not appreciated, definitely could have been underappreciated and kind of salty about it, you know what I mean? Let's see. Alright, so what's crowning you is judgment. Right? So that's a definite stand-up for what you believe in. And you got work in your recent past. Look at little beavers here. That's funny. Alright. So, alright, so we got this woman coming up here. She's not the best. Let's say you get some queens around you that are unhappy. Unhappy queens, and she can be quite manipulative. This is the Queen of Cups. Here she is in the upright. Very nice. And here she is in the reverse. This is a manipulative queen. And these two queens together, this queen right here, that, isn't very happy, you know what I mean? And this queen, if they're the same person, watch out. Because, man. And if that's you, you are angry lady. Okay, so, in the backdrop here, how we got here, right? This is, I love how she's drawn. It's the 7 of Swords, right? The most misunderstood card in the tarot. So, in the reverse, I like it much better in the reverse, by the way, I read it as a well-laid plan. Alright, so there's a well-laid plan. You got 2 7s, so you got some divine timing. So things might not have been rolling Rick to the beat of what you were looking for, but you do have the heart of the matter, and you do have a heart in the heart of the matter, and I find that kind of interesting. Okay, so definitely with the I have the Radiant Rider-Waite mini to clarify for you on this. Definitely the Knight of Pentacles sticks out here because you're waiting on something, and this could be why you're salty. If you have if you're a female and you have Aquarius, you're an Aquarian and you have water in your chart, you are not happy. You are like, watch out for this lady because she is she's sour. Okay, so you're standing up for the fact of somebody being tossed to the side. A feeling of just being cast aside, cast out into the snow. Look at these people. They're hopping away on their crutches, you know? Right. Check out this here, Salty Queen. Alright, so we have the sign of Gemini come up. And she could be, you know, upset because of a love relationship that has broken up. You could also be dealing with the sign of Gemini, and that's why you got the Queen of Swords, and it's a female. Let's see. So, in the past, you have, there's a lot of chicks around you, okay? Or you have a lot of different stuff in your sun, moon, rising chart, you know what I mean? Okay, so, but you could also have a creative queen in the background that is doing a lot of the work, right? Maybe because you're unable to, you're standing up for this injustice, you know? And they could absolutely be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, yeah, so definitely looks like you're standing up to some kind of injustice because we got the Hierophant, right? The Hierophant here with Judgment, right? So that definitely looks like the court system to me. So with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, you have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups, she could be very depressed, this female. If you have that, and if you have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your sun, moon, or rising, and you're a female, then whatever verdict comes out through this could be very depressing for you. And then you got the sign of Aquarius, the star card, hopes and dreams. Maybe somebody was hoping for a different outcome. This person absolutely could have been a Cancerian, or if you have Cancer in your chart, but this is still moving forward from this. This is still moving forward in victory, right? Because I never just read these as the sign, because yeah, the sign can come up. I have like 12 different cards for each sign, and there's all different reasons and all different decks for the signs, but you know what? This is like moving forward from, you know, like real sadness, like overflowing with sadness. And this woman's overflowing with sadness. There's some kind of a verdict, right? That was like crushing to someone, but she still like is moving on with her dreams, and she's moving forward in victory and finding a balance here, right? So whoever this person is to you, whether it's you, someone you know that even though there is the sadness here, there is some kind of, you know, there was some kind of verdict or something like that, and she's upset. You know, she still is holding on to her hopes and her dreams, and she's moving forward with them, and she's finding this balance, whoever this woman is to you. And then on the bottom, we have the King of Pentacles. So if this could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that is involved in this situation, especially a Taurus, because we have this, but I think this is more of like a court situation. This is what we're dealing with now. So this person could be trying to stand up for what's right, because maybe they were the one that was cast aside, you know? And something that they find out, you know, gives them like some real sadness, because the Queen of Cups in reverse can also be somebody who's like really sad, you know. Absolutely, the Five of Cups is, you know, some super sadness there, and like emotionally just not seeing what's, you know, what's behind you, because you're too busy looking at what's in front of you because it's a mess, you know. But there's still hopes and dreams and successes that come up, and definitely moving forward in the success, right? and finding balance. So whoever this woman is to you, whether it's you yourself or someone around you, just know that there is a balance coming out of this, that there is a, you know, like a dream will be realized, and you're moving forward with it, right? And balance will be had. All right, my Aquarians, well, I hope that you liked that. And if you did, then please like and share and subscribe to my channel. And I'll be back soon. Take it easy, Aquarians.